Hey there guys, Spexxy here, welcome back to Retro Specs. This is my 5,000 subscriber live stream. So glad you could join us. It's going to be a blast. We're going to play with some of the stuff that I've got in my inventory. I'm going to try and build some things with pistons too. And yeah, I'll show you a few things that I have built. And we'll see who joins us in the stream. So first things first. Thank you to all of you for the love and support you've shown the channel in just over a year and a bit. I have 5,000 subscribers, so let's press this button now. Here we go, 5000. There's the 5,000. Thank you so much to every one of you. Each and every one of you has paid their part in getting me where I am, and thank you so much for that because the channel is doing well. We are on 5K. So what have we got in store today? Well, I'm going to do something over there with the canyon, and also I have a couple of little vehicles to show you. So let's get started on those. Hey there Miles Green, welcome to the stream. Just started, like I say, thank you to everyone who subscribed to me. 5,000 subs, at last we got there. It's awesome. Thanks to everyone who's been a viewer, a subscriber, who's liked my videos or anything else. Yeah, we're in the right direction, and this video is all about Sweet Candy. Hello there. And this video is not all about Sweet Candy, but hey, Sweet Candy, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We are going to show you a few, or I am going to show you a few things that I've built. Starting with this thing. Now you're probably wondering what the hell it is, because it looks a little bit weird. So we've got on here a seat connected to a lever here, well, an arm, which moves left and right to hit a sensor, which then moves these pistons left and right on the front. And they kind of look like a pair of eyes. Now, they look like a pair of eyes for a good reason, because they kind of are a pair of eyes. Now, as you see on the front there, we've got the small suspension pieces. They work in the same way as these long ones, only they don't actually work to put tyres on, but they work for glitches and things like that in the same way as a suspension, but they don't compress. Now what they do that a suspension does also is they have no collision in the middle of them, meaning that you can walk straight through them. Now because you can do that, they also go through items. Now it'll be hard for me to do it at the moment with them like that. Let's change the position of them to going straight out, let's say. Will that go straight up or straight? Yeah, straight up, that'll do. And then let's put a block, if it'll let me, let's say out a bit, let's go here. Now because they are suspension pieces, if I was to change that again, let's just see if it's going to let me do that. I'm kind of glitching it a little bit because I put that there where a switch is. Oh, it's not going to do it now to prove a point. Oh, I know why, because they're on the end. Let me just take those off, and it should ping straight through because it can. Now that's a bit too close for it to go all the way through, but you get the idea. It kind of goes through there. Now that means it can act as a pair of eyes. Now it shouldn't let me, yeah, it won't let me do it while it's there, but I'll show you what I mean by bringing in a creation. Just give me a second. So let's go and let's bring in this one. Now everyone will probably recognize what the car is. I think so anyway. Oh, it glitches sometimes when you drop it off the lift. Let's just, there we go, that's a bit better. Now as you can see, it's got one of these things inside it. Hey there, Aaron Bauman and Seth Bibb. Hey, well done, he says, and thank you very much. Yeah, we got there, 5K. It wasn't just me, it was you guys. So as you see, this is the DeLorean from Back to the Future, of course, but with a difference. I was inspired a little bit by, let's say, Scrapman's cars that he did, and I thought, you know what? Cars is good, but then what about famous cars? So I thought I'd make famous cars from movies and TV, but in the Cars movie style with the smiley faces and the eyes. So let's get in and then show you how this works. So on this then, there isn't much room inside. And also I don't want to be sitting in there. So instead of using a standard driving seat, I am using an invisible driving seat. So when I get in there, I am sitting in there, but you can't see me. Now I can jump straight out through the top. If I press the button there, it will shut those rabbit ears, if you like. My son says they look like rabbit ears. He's probably right. And yeah, it sometimes gets stuck like that. That's something that's happening with Scrap Mechanic just recently. The doors are getting stuck a lot more than they used to. Okay, there you go. And we can get in there. Left and right will move the eyes as well as turn. So that's how I've got it working with these little things on the side. And it looks pretty cool. It's like a Tesla. Yeah, I guess so. It's a DeLorean. So if you've seen the Back to the Future movies, you will know this car. Now, in the Back to the Future movies, obviously it was a time machine, and this thing obviously can't travel in time. However, it does look pretty swish. It's got this moving eyes. It's got the little flux capacitor out there. I don't know what you want to call it. Lights on the back there flashing away. And these lovely jet things on the back, or intakes or whatever they are. Now, we could try a jump in this thing. I don't know how well this jumps because I've not done it. It's got thrusters, so it may. So creative. Thank you very much. Let's try and jump this up there. If I can get it nice and straight, we can try this with a jump. Oh, maybe. Whoa. Yeah, a little off. This isn't a jumping car, it seems. It kind of puts itself a little bit in the air. But of course, putting itself in the air isn't something totally unnatural for this car, because in Back to the Future 2, the car did get to fly, and this is no exception. So if I want to get across this other one and I think I can't jump it, well then why don't I fly it? Let's just have a look. If I press the 1 key, we open the door. The 2 key puts the lights on. The 3 key is not connected to anything. But the 4 key, oh, there it goes. We have it. We have liftoff. Now I can fly this thing around. And the wheels, let's just have a look at them. They tuck up nice and neatly underneath. So we can fly this thing around pretty quick, it seems. Let me get the camera behind me before I crash this thing. So the follow cam is very useful. Now, I use the AWSD keys for the normal sort of turning, but I can bank this, if you like barrel roll it slightly, and I can tilt it forward and back using the arrow keys, which are 5, 6, 7 and 8. So that is how you can actually do that. Hey Lord Payne, welcome to the stream. Well done on the recent mods, by the way. Some awesome pistons that you've brought out, mate. I haven't used any yet, but I might be using some of your pistons later. So yeah, this is just a little something I come up with. As you see, I'm using, I think that's your engine on the top there, isn't it, Lord Payne? I think it might be part of your pack, if I remember rightly. Let's just land this then. If I bring it in gently, he says, can he bring it in gently? I think I can. Let's just take it down. And then we'll press the 4 key when we get close to the ground, which will deploy the wheels back out. Let's go. Let's try and land it over here. Yeah, no problem. Down a bit more. And deploy those wheels. There they go. And we are down. It's got thrust assisted steering, so it does kind of aid it round the corners a little bit as well. But it all came out pretty swish. Now I didn't stop there because I thought there's more famous cars, of course, than the DeLorean. Although that is a pretty famous car, of course. I've got a lot more that I want to build as well. But I have another couple that I have got ready to show you. Now you may remember a long time ago, almost when I started in fact, I think it was within the first couple of months. Let's just put him over there. Oh, he's doing that thing again. No, stop it. You will stop it. Stop it. It's because of those eyes. There we go. He's landed nicely. His bunny ears are out. So let's show you then the next one. Like I say, you may remember a couple of months after I started, I made a certain popular vehicle, which was the 18 van. Now, it was huge. It was a monster of a vehicle. It took some, what could you say, some driving around. It was very heavy. It sometimes went over. It was a bit of a clunky thing, and it was a lag monster. But this, I made it slightly smaller. It is on a smaller scale. The doors on the back don't open. Again, I've got the same sort of thing inside. We do have the sliding door on the side, though, on this one. And we have the eyes on the front again. So this is a car style 18 van. Now, of course, this doesn't fly, but it does have the awesome sliding door if it shuts. Now, piston doors don't always do what you want them to do, but it is kind of got stuck a little bit there. Let's move and I bet you'll open. Doors just keep getting stuck just recently. Now, and I keep hearing a lot of squeaking from the suspension pieces since the last couple of builds. I don't know why. It doesn't want to open. Let's get the spray can out. If the doors don't open, your last resort is always use a spray can. Let's. You see that piston? It wants to push it. It's trying to push it. Let's just spray it, and there you go. It opens no problem. So spray cans do the trick. You can walk out no problem there. And this thing again, it drives around reasonably fast. And of course it does have the eyes again, which move left and right in a car style. So like you can imagine, there are lots of other cars that I can build. I'm sure you can think of a few. I won't go through them because I am going to build some more. But there is my first 2. Now I do have another 3. However, the other 3 are all technically the same car but different colours. Now, a film that you're not familiar with, so let's just jump out of here. You may be familiar with a new version of this film, but let me just get the spray can again just in case this doesn't open. There we go. Spray it, get open. There you go. Bit more, thank you. And we'll leave him there again. I think it might be able to take another one in the world before it gets laggy. Let's try. So these next cars are from a film called The Italian Job. Now, if you haven't watched the film, it was a 60s film, I believe, late 60s, and it starred Michael Caine, and it had minis in it that did a bank job in Italy and then tried to get away with the money. Now, the cars in question were Mini Coopers. They made a remake and they used a new Mini Cooper, but the old one used a white, a red, and a blue Mini Cooper. Now, I've got all 3. However, as you will see, they are pretty much the same car as each other. They're just different colours. So we've got the white one there with the black stripes. We have the blue one there with the black stripes. And I think the red one has white stripes, I believe. Where is it? No, I've got black stripes on that as well. Am I wrong on one of those? I might be wrong on one of those. I think the red one should have white stripes. If that's the case, I will sort that out for the workshop. I just need to check it. But there you go. There are the 3 Italian Job cars in car style. Like I say, I will mention one more that I'm definitely going to make. I'm going to make the General Lee, because I think the General Lee from Dukes of Hazzard is an awesome car and it needs to be made. But there are some more to do, of course, as well. Hello, George Davison. Hello, Patrick Sarasmo. Hello, Flu Knight. Welcome to the stream. And Creeper Gaming and Square Trainer 268. A lot of people in the stream today, and that's pretty awesome. It's 5,000k special, as you see the 5,000 on there. If you didn't see me do it, I'll do it again for your benefit. Let's just press that. It all tucks away with pistons down to a couple of blocks at the bottom here, and when you press the button, up it goes into a 5, a 0, a 0, and another 0 for the 5,000 subs that we now have as the channel. So yeah, pretty awesome. Yes, it was a DeLorean. Who asked if it was a DeLorean? That was Creeper Gamer. Yep, it's a DeLorean. I did just drive it around a moment ago. So yeah, it is definitely. These Italian Job cars then, on these, because they're so tiny, they have no doors opening on the sides. They only have a way in on the back. Now you'll see it's just here. You can't actually see it. You can on the blue one. Hey, thanks Aaron Bowman for subscribing. And if we jump in the back there, we are in them. Now again, they got the eyes that turn as you turn, and these are pretty nippy. 3 little minis, they're pretty much identical vehicles. However, oh, his lights don't seem to be working. I need to sort that out. His lights are not working on the indicator when I turn. The front ones are, but the rear ones aren't. Let's see then. What's wrong with that? They're just not connected. That should be connected to that one, and that should be connected. I may have done that the wrong way, did I? Let's have a look. Did I do it the wrong way? No, I didn't. That's okay. Yep, so they're connected now. And yeah, little minis. I think they look a little bit like minis. They're not bad. Anyway. Sweet Candy, you're not American. No, you are not. But it is the 4th of July, and I should have said that as well. So thanks for reminding me. But anyone who is American in the stream, of course, happy 4th of July. Independence Day to you guys. I know that was the day when you kind of declared your independence from England, Great Britain, if you like. However, we can forgive and forget that, because you are a great country on your own now, and we are too. And I think we get on pretty well, like brothers across the sea. So, yeah, well done to you for reminding me, Sweet Candy. But, yeah, happy 4th of July to all you Americans out there. Can I play with Ballistic Squid again? I wish I could. I wish it was that easy. But yeah, he doesn't kind of contact me, so I haven't been in contact with him since the last time we played. It was a lot of fun though, guys. Really, believe me, I was shocked. I don't talk much in those videos, and probably because I was a little overwhelmed with it all. But yeah, it was pretty damn awesome, I have to say. Make the Knight Rider car style. Yeah, I was going to do that as well. Make kit. Yeah, definitely. The van for motion's 11. Oh, we're having some good suggestions here. I tell you what, guys, put suggestions for cars you'd like to see, famous vehicles in this style, in the comment section below the video once the video is uploaded. And I will have a look at it, because I was trying to think of a few. I did think of a few, but if you guys think of some more, I will be more than happy to have a go. So these are the few that we have right now. Anyone wants to see me drive? A few people miss me driving the DeLorean. This is the only one that does anything different to the others, because the DeLorean kind of flies. I made mine fly. So for the benefit of those who weren't here, I'm just going to have a quick fly in it again. For those who were here, sorry, you're going to get to see me fly it again. Hope you don't mind. Okay, so pressing 1 will shut the door. Pressing 2 does the lights. There we go. And pressing 3 does nothing. We established I need to set a horn, I think, for that. But pressing 4 tucks the wheels away and puts me into hover mode. And I can then fly this thing around pretty niftily. And yeah, it works pretty well if I don't crash it. Let's see, can I not crash it? Yeah. Probably want to look from behind it. There we go. And it flies around quite well, quite easily. It's not the hardest vehicle to control. Let's aim it at the floor. I might be able to just land on that path there. With a bit of luck. Boom. Put the wheels out and there we are. That's how that works. So if you didn't see it, there it is. Rick and Morty car. Yeah, that would be quite cool. Oh, it's going to go by me. Oh, let's fly, let's fly, let's fly. Oh no, I'm not going to get out of here. Am I going to get out of here? Let's see. Can I? I'm stuck. Maybe I want to turn it off just for a second and turn it back on again. See if we can bounce ourselves out. Oh, I'm stuck against a wall. I think this is going to end disastrously. I really want to come out the top here, but I don't think I'm going to. Okay, let's just turn it off. Let's land it. On its head. Yeah, that didn't work too well, did it? Jump out of there then. We'll put it round onto its wheels again. It'll probably do that crazy thing where it freaks out. No, it didn't. I can drive it out of here anyway. Let's just turn it around. Do a nifty little J-turn there. Oh, that was nice. Still went into the wall, mind you, but it wasn't bad. And here we go. Let's go up here. Oh, it's a bit slidey. It doesn't like the hills too much, it seems. It's those thrusters pushing it around the corners, and I've got those working so that you can turn it in flight, but on the floor it also turns it. I didn't turn it off so that it doesn't work when it's on the floor. I could have done and made it attached to and made it attached to a sensor that only activates when I'm off the ground. That might work. It's something I can look at, but there you go. So that is the vehicles I have. Now what I was going to do, let's just drop this off and get rid of it. I'll take these out of the world for now. These will of course be put on the workshop for you guys. Let's delete that out for a second. I think the others were somewhere way over there. Look, they're over there. Now I have something I wanted to try. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but we're going to give it a go anyway. So I haven't been working a lot on pistons. I've used them a little bit, as you see, for the 5,000 sign over there, and of course for the eyes. Now thank you for asking, Flu Knight, how the eyes work. I did explain a little bit earlier. I'll just quickly show you how they work, and I'll jump in the chair and do it again just so you can see. Yeah, the Herbie car, I did think of that. That'd be pretty cool. The what is it, a Volkswagen Beetle? Yeah, with a number 53, is it? Yeah, I might see if I can make that. So over here is the eyes, or what I use as the eyes. So what it is it's using suspension pieces here. Now these are the non-compression suspensions. They're only made for things like glitch steering and things like that. However, these work perfectly because they're 1 block thick, and what they do is they go 1 block through a solid plate because they have no collision. Now on the front of them you'll see that I've got the pupil. That is actually using one of these LED buttons. I can't remember who's packed that. I think that's a sci-fi pack from NJM, I think. I might be wrong there. Hey Justin Woods, welcome to the screen. Oh, I actually read your comment, but I didn't notice it was someone different. Oh, one of my cars is freaking out over there. What's it doing? Its suspension's gone crazy. Oh, whoa, hold on. Slow down. There we go. It's okay. Don't freak out. You're safe. There you are. Let's take them out. There's maybe too many in the world. I did find with the pistons and suspensions, when you get a few in the world, they start sort of affecting each other. I think Scrapman had the same thing with the pistons, where they started going a bit crazy when he had a lot in the world. Let's delete those out. Oh, that music's got a bit crazy. I want to Want to change that track. I'm not liking that. Let's go. There we go. We'll change the track. Right, so how they work then, as I was saying, that's the eyes themselves. And when you sit in the seat, you have a piston that pushes them one way and a piston that pushes them the other way. And that is how they move left and right when you steer left and right. With these two sensors here that are attached to the seat and the steering, and they go off when you turn left and right. So Flunite, that is how the eyes work. I hope that explains it for you. Now, what I was going to try and do, let's go over here and see if there's a spot to do it, is make a piston bridge across the ravine. This may be a little ambitious, let's say, but I think it can be done. So we're going to try and do it. Now, what I mean by piston bridge, I mean like something that goes across rather than up. It goes side to side. Now, I'm sure it's probably... I marked out an area I thought I could do it from earlier on. Let's see if I can find those. There we go. Maybe from here and up to that. Now, it's going to be at an angle, obviously, but I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to give it a try, though. So, first I need to establish a line from here to there. And this is probably easier said than done. So, we're going to need... Definitely going to need... bearings. That's a definite must. Where are they? I don't want to go too quickly through my inventory because sometimes it crashes. Now you'll see on here, I do have quite a lot in here because I'm using the Legend mod here. I've got the Sci-Fi mod from MJM. I've got Lord Payne's mod. I think I've got Lego Freaks mod. I've got some of Ike's mods. There's a ton of mods in here just to sort of get all my creations working. So let's see then. If I was to put one of these on here and then let's put one of them on. We need a controller to actually tell it, and we'll use no modded ones for now. I'll just use the normal standard pieces. Normal controller. Oh, we needed pistons. I probably had those already though in the other menu, did I? Yes, I did. Let's put a controller on here then, and let's put a... I want to see if we've got Durft pistons because did he actually update them? Yes, he did. So these have got a longer range. Now the blue one isn't there. Now he has got a blue piston. Where's the blue piston? He's got the super strength. He's got the super speed. And the blue one was the long one, and that's the one I want. Oh, there it is. Blue one. I think that's the super long one, isn't it? Let's try. Do I like bacon? Yes. Who doesn't like bacon? I do like bacon a lot. It's very nice. Let's turn that up to... hang on. Get it connected first. That would help. Connect that to there. Let's turn it up that way. Let's turn it to maybe 30. That'll turn the piston up that way. Aiming somewhere in that direction. Now let's say then I was to put a switch. Well, we want a platform, don't we? Because we want this to be a lift. So if I'm going to have a platform on the end of here, I need a block. Then another bearing because otherwise my platform's not going to be at the right angle. So let's make a platform, say, yay big. Ooh, it's already glitching. Let's turn that to there. It doesn't like that because it's metal probably. Let's make it out of wood. This would probably be very sensible. Let's make it out of wood. Why am I making it out of metal? The heaviest item I can find when I should be making it out of the lightest. I will actually use modded light flat block because that will be relatively cool. I don't mind having... In fact, no, we'll get rid of the whole thing. There we go. Let's get one of them on there and then that. Rid of all of that. And then put a platform on here. Let's say that big. And attach that to this as well. Now this wants to go back in the other direction to the same amount to level it out. So it should now go back down to being, let's have a look, a flat platform. Okay. Now if I was to put a switch on it, so let's say we want to get in it and we don't want to fall out. So let's see if we can make ourselves a little sort of, I don't know, a little car. I want to call it a car, like a cable car, like a little cockpit thing you can sit in. I might put a chair in here and have it controlled from a chair. So let's see, what chair shall I put in? A standard one. Have I got one in the middle of here? No, I've got two. So let's make a two-seater. Just normal. We can do a button, and that's all I'm going to need. So let's get one of these. Stick it in the middle there, so I can jump in and I can jump out. That should work. The Green Hornet car, and that would be cool, wouldn't it? The Green Hornet car was pretty awesome. That was Black Beauty, I believe that was called, wasn't it? Starsky and Hutch car, the red and white one. That would be cool as well. Bacon versus egg. Or is that egg in a frying pan or just egg? Because that's picture shows it in a frying pan. I don't know. Egg or bacon? I don't know which should win. I like them both. Both together is very good. Right, let's then see if I put that to that. Oh, it's not letting me attack. Hang on, no, because I need a switch, of course. Where's my switch? Let's have this. Any switch will do. And we'll put the switch here. It doesn't matter. And we'll attach that to the chair. And then attach the switch to the piston. And get in the chair and press it. Oh, it's moving. It's definitely moving. Slowly. Can I zoom out? Yay! It's a lot further than it looked. I may need more pistons. I didn't think it was that far. But that's a long way, isn't it? Oh, and now it's starting to glitch. It doesn't like the length, I don't think. Or the angle. Oh, it's going pretty far. I think this is like 256 length. I think 2 of these is probably needed. Let's see. Wouldn't it be awesome if I got it right first time? That would be crazy. I don't think I could be so lucky, but we're getting there. The Rover 2 towing Rover 1 from the Martian book. Oh, look, I was close. I was close. Actually, it's kind of hitting the wall, and I think it's sagging a little because of the length. So probably need 2 of those, one on either side. Yes, the Ghostbusters car. Now I did obviously do the Ecto one in the last episode where I did the building itself. But yeah, to do the Ecto one in the car style would be quite cool. I probably want to make it smaller, slightly smaller than I did the original Ecto one. Make it a little bit more cartoony. But yeah, that would be quite cool. That's definitely a well-known car. So then let's get ourselves another suspension and I'll put it to the other side of this. Position it. Oh, am I going to need to do that on a lift? That's a thought. How am I actually going to attach it? Probably can't, can I? I'm not sure if I can or not. Let me try. So jumping out here, if I was to put one of these on here and one of these on here, we attach that to there. Then we have a piston on the back. I think this isn't going to work because I'm not going to be able to attach it. Am I? This is a problem. So 30 was the angle. Yeah. Hey, Ike07, how's it going? Yes, I finally got there. 5k. Woohoo! It's awesome. Thanks to everyone for getting me there. It isn't just me. Obviously, you're liking what I'm doing, but you guys are the ones that ultimately subscribed. So thank you so much for that. Okay, now, I don't think I can make this as it is because I can't attach to the floor, I don't think. Unless I'm wrong, but I'm thinking this is going to be quite tricky to do. Without doing it on a lift. I probably should have done it on a lift. Should I? So metal, I don't know why I used metal, but I did. Okay, so if that was the same over here, we'd have to have this one attached to there at 30 again. Let's do it. And the other direction. But I'm not going to be able to attach because I'm not on a lift. So I have to break this away and then weld it down. That'll work. So let's get the metal block then. That should be on the end here. And then I want the the wooden block here. That's the same as it is the other side. Now if I was to just momentarily delete that and delete that, and then don't you dare fall in that hole. Put it on here. Can I now get this to actually work? So that's attached to that. I'm not sure if it's still going to work though, to be fair. That doesn't want to be there. Ah, yes, it will. It will. Put this on here. Put a wooden block on here. And then weld this to this. Okay, now get our controller again, put it here, that's fine. And then connect this and connect this. Connect this and connect this. That one wants to go that way, yep, and that one wants to go that way, correct. And all of these we were going to do at 30. 30, 30, 30, 30. Happy 5k to you, happy 5k to you, happy 5k dear Retrospects, happy 5k to you. Thank you, Miharu I can't say that. Disanayaki? I don't know how to say that. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong, which I'm sure I certainly did. JHD, welcome to the stream. Yes, finally we got there. Okay, let's see then if I can weld this down now. Where did I actually have it before? I had it there. Let's try then. Let's raise it up here. Let's get this underneath it. Ooh, don't you freak out on me. Come here. Yes, I said come here. Just get this underneath it. Now this is winding me up. Come on. That's it. On its end. That'll do. Now we want to weld this to... Oh, why? Oh, let's raise it. Let's raise it a brick. A block. There we go. And then we'll try it again. It's got to let us weld it this time. Surely. Let's go. This is going to work. I'm certain this is going to work. There. What? What happened? Oh. Yay. Right. Let's attach that to there. Now get in. Now I might want to change the speed because this thing was slow, wasn't it? Let's change this. Yeah, let's go all the way up there. Let's see how fast this thing can go. Did I go one but top? No, two but top. That's probably wise. I think this thing is probably quite quick. Let's go. Oh, it doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. Two, it seems, is not going to work. Why is that going so balmy? Are they both going the same distance. They both go in the same speed, correct? 15 at 3. Oh, that's not going 15. That'd be why. Okay, let's get back in then. Oh, no, it still doesn't like it. What the hell? Error. Yeah, you're not wrong, Flu Knight. Error. Big error. What's going on? That's 15 and 3 from top. 15 and 3 from the top. Why won't it go? It doesn't like it at all, does it? And yet they're angled exactly the same, I believe. Let's just double check that. But that one's... See, these aren't right because they're actually the wrong way round. But it's making them go that way. That's a bit weird. Okay, but they were set at 30, I believe, all of them. 30, 30, 30, 30. Yes, so there should be no issue. If I did them all at 45, it's obviously a nice angle, but there you go. So it still sort of works itself flat again, but it still wants to pull that way. Why is that? What is pulling that to the side? That doesn't seem to make any sense. Different pistons. These are obviously... They're different pistons. Oh, damn it. You are right. I'm going to have to take that up. Lord Payne, you are a genius for recognising that. I actually used the wrong piston. I should have used the blue. Now, I'm not going to be able to do that without cutting it from the floor again, am I? Now, that's a little bit embarrassing. A little bit awkward there. But thanks for spotting it anyway. Yeah, kind of makes me feel a little bit stupid, but there you go. Let's bring it back over here. Easy mistake to make when you've got more than one piston in your inventory. Okay, let's use this. But a good spot. Definitely a good spot. Now, we'll attach it to the same side as we did before. Now, this is going to be... Yeah, we'll do all of this again because we'll make sure then we can weld it. So that, take that off for a second. Take that off for a second. Put that on. And then that. Then that. And then weld that to that. Now, do we agree now that they are the same piston and that they are all set at 15? This one needs to be set 3 from the top. That should now work, correct? Let's hope so. Because that was a bit freaky. Okay, now I probably need to build this again because it's not going to let me drop it exactly. Let's build it up one more. I want to get across this ravine. I'm almost certain it can be done this way. Probably done a lot neater than I'm doing it as well, but this is just messing, you know. We're just having a little play around. Let's have a look. Come on. Drop it down on there. Oh, okay. If you're going to let me put it there, that'll do. Let's get in. Oh, it's even worse. Now, are they different this time? They're the same, right? Well, they're glitching straight away. Ah, this isn't connected. Okay. And they're all at 45. Correct. Come on, please. No. Now, Lord Payne, can you figure what's wrong this time? So, I've got 2 pistons. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, something's definitely wrong now. Yeah, I'm going to need to disconnect that. That ain't going to work. Come on, can I press that button, maybe? Oh, it's gone horribly wrong. Whoa. Hello? Where's it going? Where is it going? Okay, that's a little bit crazy. Yeah, the switch! The switch! You're right. Oh, damn it. You know you missed the obvious. Do you reckon I can make the jump to the branch? You're going to make the jump to the branch, and then from the branch... I'm going to... Oh, I can't make that jump, can I? There's no chance. Let's go down to this one. No, I can't reach it. Damn it! How am I going to get that now? I'm going to have to disconnect it. There's no way I'm going to get that. No! Says Justin Woods. And you are right. It's a big no. And I'm going to get back up there. Right, okay. Let's choose a vehicle to get back up there. We know the DeLorean can fly. This time we'll get it up there. We'll get back up there quite quickly. If we get this DeLorean to actually land on the floor without glitching. There we go. 1, 4. Remember what happened last time I tried to fly this in a ravine? Let's see if we can actually pull it off this time. Oh, no, 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 no. There's trees around. Yeah, we can do this. Come on. Come on. I will not give up. We can get this done. Right, that's it. Land on the floor now. Get a spot where there isn't any trees. And 4. Yeah, we're getting there this time. Right, now how the hell am I going to get this? This is going to be a little bit crazy to get. I'm going to have to disconnect it again. Right, let's jump out. Where was it? It was over here somewhere, wasn't it? And it's kind of going down. So we need to try and get it back. I'm not quite sure how. A wind-up GLaDOS? No, I have not seen your wind-up GLaDOS. Where is it? Oh, it's here. And I hadn't connected the switch. You were absolutely right. So the only way I can get this off again, I believe, is this way. Of course, that's going to go flying down there, and I'm going to have to go get it. Where is it? No, don't tell me it disappeared. Where... He's not got gone inside the rock face. It's probably glitched through the world. I was trying to... Oh, there it is. There it is. It's stuck in the rock. Set them on 1. Yeah. While I get them down, I will set them on 1. As I can see, the end there. I've got to grab that end, haven't I? That's the only thing I'm going to be able to grab, I think. And get it back on a lift. Let's get up there. I need something to get me up there. Maybe a piston. Why not? We're using pistons. Why not just use a piston and a long one? And then the platform. Pistons can be used for lifts. Obviously, that's the most common use for a piston. Okay. And then we'll have a switch on the lift, of course. And it will attach that to the piston. And then we'll press the button and we'll probably go flying in the air. Stay on the lift. Stay on the lift. No, I made that bloody thing too small. Come on. I'm really messing this up today. Okay, we got our lift back anyway. I probably should have made that a little bit bigger so I could stand on it. Let's go. Grab it. It's never easy when you're trying to do something on the fly. You always kind of get it wrong. That's streams for you. Live stream, things kind of go wrong. Okay, let's do that. And it's moved now. It would do, wouldn't it? It would move. Now I'm trying to get it. Here. Piston. And block. And then break that and then weld that onto that. Maybe we'll put a chair on there just to guarantee that I can stay on the damn thing when it goes in the air. Okay, so that's going to take me up. Hopefully I'll be able to grab that block if I can get close enough to it. And then, you like the streaming layout, thank you very much, Chopper Pilot. It's something I try to do just so I can get the music that's playing, plus the chat, plus the latest subscriber and the subscriber count. I thought I could get it all in one stream. If I just make the screen slightly smaller, I can do that. So can I grab it? Yay! We got it. Meanwhile, our lift is ascending into the heavens. I don't care. Right. You say put these on 1. You're probably not wrong. Put them on 1 and then at least we know they're okay. And we need to connect that up to the piston. There you go. Schoolboy errors over. Let's get rid of this one. And catch it. Oh, I missed it. There we go. Get rid of that. Right, I've got... Where? Where? Where did it go? Now that time I did not delete it. Where did that go to? that's gone completely. I have no idea where it even is. It's vanished. It has an odd setting? Okay. Well, even if it had an odd setting, it's got a very odd setting now because it's nowhere. I haven't even got a clue where it's gone. It's just disappeared into thin air. And, yeah, I haven't got a clue where it is. 1 minute it was behind me. I turned around and deleted the lift, and the next thing, it was gone. And I didn't delete the object. The world is so much fun, all the glitches, yay! All the glitches, woohoo! We love glitches, especially when we're trying to live stream and not make a fool of ourselves. Glitches are always welcome. No, it's fine. It wasn't exactly the hardest build in the world, was it? Let's just try it again, and this time get it right. And maybe it's going to be waiting at the top for me. That would be very nice. I somehow doubt it, but yeah, well, you never know. Now, it was over here. It was going towards that, wasn't it? I don't think it's going to be there. I think it's gone through the world and vanished. And after all that getting it back and using the piston and everything else, it then went and died on me. And I haven't got a clue where it went. I'll probably look down there and find it's there now. Is that it? It's over on that ledge. It is. It somehow ended up on a ledge over there. How? How on earth? That is crazy. Well, at least we found it. We know where it is. It didn't disappear through the world. It just ended up on a ledge there where I can't get it. You know what? It can stay there. Right, we know how this was built. Let's just do it all out of the light blocks, and then we ain't got to worry about using different blocks. Let's get rid of these. Okay, this is where we're putting it, and we know that we have to create some of it on a lift, so let's get that part created. We're going to put it on here. This is our platform. Let's make some steps, why not, on our platform. We can get on and off it, alright. Okay, that'll do. Now, let's get our lift out, and we're going to make this right this time. So, one of those. A bar across here with a controller on. Sorry, now I'm forgetting what I'm even building. And then we want one of these on here. And one of these on here. Then bearings. Bearing. Then it was then one of these and one of these. And then pistons. And we want the blue pistons on there and there. And then it was one of these. And then it was a bearing and a bearing there. And then I'm going to have to weld this together. So 2 and 2. And then we can weld that. And we got that. Now that should all be fine. These we want to set them to 1 and the lowest speed. We might have to adjust it slightly. And right, now this and this and this and this, and they should oppose each other. So first that should go up, that should go down, that should be that way, and that should be that way, maybe. Let's find out. So 30, 30, 30, 30. Off its lift. And something isn't quite right. Let's have a look. So this one. No, it isn't that one. Yeah, okay, stop jumping around. This one. Why are you glitching now? Do you think that's the wrong way round? No, it's the right way round. All of those are right. What? What is it doing? What the hell is it doing? Shall we weld it and find out what happens? Yeah, I think that's really what we need to do. And get underneath it, I will weld it. The thing's jumping around so much. There we go. And then let's get over here and let's find out then. Somewhere over here, yeah. Let's place it there then. Okay, so what's wrong with it now? That's attached to that, which should be pulling it up, correct. And that should be pulling that up, which is correct. That should be sending that down, and that should be sending that down. All of those are correct, and they're all working at 30, so that should actually level that out. But for some reason, it doesn't like it. Now, of course, why is it doing that? Reloading the world. You might not be wrong. Do you think it's that one that's glitched out down there on the ledge that's actually making everything else glitch? It could be. Let's try a different angle. Probably make it worse, but yeah, we'll give it a go. You know, I've almost got to find out what this does, so let's put one of them on. And put one of these on. Attach it, and attach it. It's very strange. The whole thing's kind of moving. You saw me attach every piece there. Don't weld pistons. Needs to call Ghostbusters. Yeah, probably. We have some poltergeist activity going on right here. I don't know why that has done that. I didn't weld the piston anyway. I welded this half of the lift to this half of the lift after putting these bearings on, so that that lift became one item and these were attached. But it doesn't seem to like it once that happens. I bet as two separate items it probably wouldn't have minded. I mean, we can test that theory, but it's not going to help us. But if I was to break that, no, they're still glitching. So that wasn't the problem at all. Yeah, you might be right about reloading the world. Shall I exit and quickly go back in, see what happens there? It is very strange. There should be no reason that that it wasn't working when they were disconnected, because they had nothing to do with each other. So yeah, I may delete the cars out of the world, because it may be that there's too many bearings and too many pistons doing other things. Yeah, that's still freaking like crazy. Let's get rid of the DeLorean and the other cars. I'll drive the DeLorean down, get rid of the other cars, then come back up with the DeLorean and delete it, just to see. It might be this. Oh, we've got the old squeakiness that you can hear. Plus, the doors that get jammed, and it seems to be happening more frequently since they've updated than it was before. And maybe just my imagination, but it seems to be that way. Okay, so let's get over here. Now we've only got the 2 vehicles left anyway. Maybe the welded creation shouldn't really be affecting anything, so let's delete that. And then that's welded to the floor, that shouldn't be an issue. Okay, let's drive this back. But the doors open, seems to drive worse. A bit odd, but there you go. Okay, let's go over here then. No, it's still freaking. Right, let's delete the DeLorean. Actually, no. Before I delete the DeLorean, I have a little task that I need to do. Let's see if I can get over there. But you remember that there is one glitching. Well, where's it gone now? That's the one that's causing the issues, I think. It's the one that we can't see. It was sitting on that ledge when we left the world, and now it's not. So I have no idea where it is, and I think that's what's glitching us out. Is it? Ah, it's on the floor. I can see it. That could be what's causing the issues. Let's get down there. Yeah, we'll go the quick way. Right, there is the offending article. I'll actually save that because it might actually work better than the one I've just done. So this is going to be piston bridge. I thought this was going to be easy. You know what? When you think something's going to be easy, it often isn't as easy as you think, is it? So let's save that and then delete it because I don't want it down here glitching out the world. Now, get back in the DeLorean. Okay. That was a bit better flying. Wasn't as good as landing, but you know. Never mind, you can't have everything. Okay. Oh, is it behaving now? Let's have a look. Let's delete this. It's still glitching out. It's very, very weird. Right, let's delete that then. It glitches whether it's on or off a lift. Okay, now just in case, I don't actually think we're going to need that again because we've got the old one, which doesn't glitch, it seems. But we need to change the settings on this one, don't we? So that's connected, and it's probably glitching a little bit. Okay, let's see then. I can get this. We can do this. Right, let's put that across here again. I'm gonna get this done. Right, lift that up. And weld this. Hello. It's these. Yay! Now, that should be right, correct? 1 and 2 from the top, 3 from the top. That wasn't quite 1, you were absolutely right. Who said that? It was Flu Knight, I believe. You were absolutely right, it wasn't the top. There we go, and this time, please, this time. Well, it moves to the distance of 1. No issue. No issue there. We're moving to 1. We're going a little fast though. So let's turn that down to like there. And the same on this one. And then let's set the range to 7 and 7. And then jump in. Ooh. Ooh. That's actually working. Now it's glitching. Right, okay, so 7 wasn't long enough. So we think we're going to need maybe 10. We'll try 10, and we'll lower the angle down to probably 35 maybe, or even 30. Moonbow and Scrapman and Khan, obviously awesome. And Komodo, of course. I forgot Komodo. Who's mentioning those in the chat there? Of course, they're awesome. Of course, I watch them too. They are pretty damn awesome creators and YouTubers. Especially Scrapman. That guy's flying, isn't he? Right, okay, so we want to change this to a range of 10. We think. Oh, that wasn't quite 10. There we go. 10 and a range of 10. I don't think that was even quite 10. That was. And that was it? Yes. And the speed should be right. Now we wanted to change the angles down to 30 and see if we can get across this gap. All of this just to get across a ravine. But you know, once you've set your mind on you're going to do something, you want to see if you can get it done. So let's have another go. I wonder if there's a way we could have welded pistons to the top as well, so it went up and down across each side with different pistons. That might actually be something we could do. Well, would you look at that? We've up there. Kind of worked. We might need to go a little bit higher, maybe even only one. At that length, I probably only need to go 1 degree, and it'll be enough. Hit the subscribe button for Khan. Why not? Khan's awesome, and for me, obviously, hit my subscribe button if you like me, if you like what I build. I'm not asking you to do it if you don't, of course. That's up to you. But I try my best when I get a chance to. Work has been quite crazy just recently, and obviously, it takes a lot out of you when you do 10-hour shifts. So I haven't really been getting the time, but I'm trying. I want to get myself committed to doing a schedule which you can rely on. It's very, very difficult to do. What are my thoughts on fidget spinners? I'll show you. I've got a fidget spinner. If you haven't seen it, I'll bring it in a moment. Let's just have a look then at getting this right. We want to go up by, what did we say? What, just 1 degree might do it? Because we're quite a long way across there. And we might not make, let's go 2. Because 1 degree might not make much difference. But let's have a look. 2. 2 degrees only should be a little bit better. Then we can set a platform at the top where we can stand in it and call it across maybe. I don't know, because it's not going to be connected, is it? This is the problem. I try to be creative. There we go. So we're missing it. That's fine. And how high does it actually go? That's it. That's the length of it. It just about gets there. That's pretty awesome. Now I wonder if I was to make a platform at the top here and level it out with that. That would be almost impossible to do, I think. I could make pistons on that which were angled downwards. Yeah, that's a lot of work and probably won't work because I won't be able to weld them. But it does its job, as we see. It sways a little at the top there when it gets to its length. There. But it does the job. Gets me across. Of course, if you can get in the chair, and actually that works perfectly because if the lift is already here, of course you can get in the chair. The only thing is you can't call it across if it isn't here. How would I do that? I probably can't because I'd need to have something connecting it to this side, and that I can't do so easy. So yeah, I'm not sure how I'd be able to do that. But if I jump out here, you see, I'm on this side, no issue. I can get in the chair and I can go back over the other side. Now I could turn the speed up a bit and see how far we can go with that before it completely freaks out. And then I'll show you that fidget spinner that I was talking about if you haven't seen it. That's for Justin Woods, of course. Chopper Pilot says, okay, we won't. You won't subscribe? Oh, okay. Cry. No, I won't cry. Okay, let's try to change these speeds up then. So we think if we put it up to this speed, the same on this side, this is going to rock it up there a little bit, I think now. Oh, that's nice. A nice fluid motion. Yeah, I did the bridge. Lord Payne, good luck with the bridge. The bridge is done. I have done it. But thanks. Anyway, it kind of goes a little bit crazy at the top there. I don't think I can connect the top here, unless you know otherwise. But I don't think I can really connect the top Otherwise, I'd like to have pistons on both sides that push it backwards and forwards. That would be pretty awesome. And it'd probably keep it a lot more stable, but I'm not sure. You could put a post going across, then go one going up, so you can hook a button and switch to it. Yeah, I could do that. And then that way I could have it so you can call it over. That would be pretty awesome. Or just like a pipeline. I could actually, if I wanted, run the pipeline down and up again. But that would take a lot of doing. Okay, let's see then. Maybe your theory of going straight across would be quite good. Use the remote glitch. Now, how would I do that in this case? Because the remote glitch was done... yeah, I don't know if I could do that here. Could I? How do you believe I could do that in this instance, Blue Knight? Because I'm not sure if I can. I'd have to have it so that it was welded to it up there. But then when you reloaded the world, it wouldn't work, would it? Because it'd want to be connected and disconnected again, so that wouldn't actually work. It'd work once, and then it wouldn't. I can make this. I'm going to make this lift look funky, but not right now. Let's just paint it for now. A nice black colour, so it looks pretty awesome. We'll even go the whole thing black. Why not? Okay, so the chair as well. Yeah. Black today is the colour of awesome. I've decided today it's going to be. There we go. And this. There. Yeah, that looks cool. So then to get the switch across there, as we said, I think the remote switch wouldn't work because in that instance I'd have to attach it, disconnect it from a bearing, and when I reload the world it'd want that to do every time you loaded it in, so that's not going to work. My best bet is, I think it was, who was it who suggested it? I can't remember. It was Chopper Pilot who said putting a post across, and that might be the best bet. That would be quite tricky still. I mean, it wouldn't actually be that hard. Let's just see. It's going to seem strange, but I don't know how long it'd take. Let's see. Because you can climb pretty quickly with bricks. Or the biggest item I can find in the inventory. Let's see. Maybe one of these. That would work. 100 times. 1,000 would probably be way too big. Let's see what happens if you put 100 times pipe. Where can I attach that to? The floor? Yes. And does it take me up to there? It does. And then I can't jump and place another one though, can I? Let's place one next to it. This will work. Let's go in and out. I can't place them on top of each other though. That's great. I can weld to the side. Okay, can I place one on that? Yes. Okay. Maybe I want to kind of go sideways on it and then up. Like suggested, I think. I know it wasn't these pipes he was talking about, but we'll use them. So that goes into there. Then I can take one up across there. These are probably the longest, easiest method of getting across this ravine. So if I go up here, I could even take the 1,000 one and make sure that I get out the top. Because that might not do it. In fact, that doesn't do it. But the 1,000 would go into the air, but it would get easily out of here. I probably could have done that then in 3. One on each side. One across the bottom. There, we'll do that because we need to. So let's go down there. Right, one here. One. We wanted the 1,000, didn't we? Thousands. 1,000 there. And that might get in my way. Let's move it across a little bit. 1,000 there. And a 1,000. We'll have a 100 going across it. Let's go there. And then a 1,000. Oh. Come on. Get up there. And a 1,000 there. Now I can jump in one of these. WhooHooo! And out the top. Nice. Now all I need to do is attach this to a button. Somewhere near where the lift comes, which is sort of like here, I guess. Okay, let's make a button. Crazy. Right, and then that button needs attaching to the other side, but so does that pole, doesn't it? So let's get in here. Down. A special where you can all join the world. That would be quite awesome, wouldn't it? Actually, I did think about having some people joining this session, but there's not going to be time to do that now, unfortunately. But yeah, it would have been quite cool. Okay, so we've got this one. Oh, that's a lot further away than I thought it was. Can I actually reach it? Please let me reach it. It was all going so well till I realised that. Okay, we're going to get it with that. Yes, we can. Nice. Now let's get a block on there. Oh, come on. Get it. Okay. Now then, surely I can attach the switch. This is going to be better done with a logic block, isn't it? Because I can do it the other side then. Where's my logic block? Let's use a custom one. I put a logic block on the back here and then attach the switch to the logic block, which then does them, and then get in. And then at the top, all I have to do is connect the switch to the logic block, which will be over there, so it'll be easy to do that. And then I should be able to do it. That should work. Woo. Jump out. And then just attach this. Oh, it doesn't think it's connected. Why? That's connected to the pipe. The pipe's connected to the other pipe and across the bottom. There should be no reason that that isn't connected. Why? Why is that not connected? You can't not be connected. That's not fair. That's connected to that, connected to that. That's connected down here to that, which is connected to that one, which is then connected to that one. And I'm under the world. Yeah, let's fall down and crash the game. There we go. Stop that. Playing the game wrong. And that was connected to that, I believe. Or was it? No, it wasn't. Damn it, it wasn't. There's the error. Okay. Let's get that solved then. That's definitely connected, isn't it? It looks like it to me. Let's have a look. It actually wasn't. It is now. Yeah, that's definitely connected now. Has to be. Right, let's jump up then. Oh, now I can't call it back. Now I can't call it back. I'll have to go over here. And up this one. Right. Now, can I connect this? Yay! To the logic block. Yay, and it goes back. Come back. Miles Green, see you later. Woo! Okay, so the logic then works a treat. We can call it. I'm hoping we can call it from both sides. So I can take that over there. If we're over the other side, we can call it over. So let's just get off it a second. So that is active if all the link triggers are active. We want it to be active if any of the link triggers are active. Would that be right? No. It wants to be active if only one link trigger is active. Then at the minute it's active up there, but if I was to have another switch down here, I've done it again, haven't I? Let's have another switch down here. And then jump across. And then we would have a... We'll put this one on here. Let's go back. And then we'll attach that one. You think, Zor? Yeah, you're probably right. I'm going to attach a switch at the bottom here as well, so that it's got a call button at both sides. So let's attach that to the logic block, and the logic block says Zor. Yeah, that's correct. And if only one is active though. So what if it? No, that isn't right, is it? Because if that's only one active, if we flick that one up there, it's going to call it to it, but then we're going to get in it and use that. It's not going to work. If any of the link triggers are inactive. Okay, what about if all the link triggers are inactive? No, that's correct. If an even number, what happens then? So that calls it back. Solar Soul, hi, welcome to the stream. Okay, let's just jump in there. That works, it gets me across. And at the top, it should work as well. So we know it could go back if I press the button. But if I jump out at the top here, and then I press the button, yeah, it should go and come back. There you go. So we have an unpredictable, slightly, platform which goes across the ravine. Yay! We succeeded. I don't know why I wanted to do that. I just decided that it was something I wanted to do, and I did it. So you know, you have these little challenges in life. You set out to do them, and then you succeed. I've succeeded. I probably won't do nothing else with that because it looks kind of messy, but it got us there. Would have been quicker just to put a pipe straight across. Right, okay. So the fidget spinner then. I'm not even sure I've still got it in my inventory. I may need to go on a workshop to find it. Let me just browse my workshop here for a second. Where are my items? Come on, let's find my own items. So let's search for fidget, because I know it's a fidget spinner. Fidget spinner, we have a few. Has anyone got any items that's actually themselves that they want me to try out that I haven't tried? Maybe tell me something you've got in the workshop you want me to download and try out. I'll give it a go. I like it when you try out things you've never done before. Oh, it's downloading the fidget spinner. It seems to be taking its time though. Why is it taking so long to download a blueprint? That's not normal. Yes, I do remember you, Solar Soul. Why is it taking so long? Did it actually download it? It did. Okay, this is my fidget spinner. It's a 4-armed fidget spinner, and it does glitch a little if you don't get it somewhere nice. It didn't land straight, and that's a bit of an issue. Let's get it somewhere nice and flat. If I can find such a place in a terrain board. Well, this doesn't look too bad. Let's just drop it here. There you go. It's not too bad. Now, in the middle of this, there is a seat. And if you haven't seen this one, then I need to remember myself now how this works. So, I think it's 8 and 9. 8 lifts it off the floor. 9 spins it. There we go. And then I believe T, or would be 1, takes it into the air. And 2 will bring it back down again. It's a fidget flyer. Now, it doesn't fly very well forwards, back, left and right as it stands. It does actually go in those directions, but it goes a bit crazy. It's not so predictable to fly around. Because of the amount of spinning, it kind of affects it like a gyroscope, and it kind of just throws it off. But if you turn the spinning off, so let's press 9 there. Is it 9? No, sorry, 9 was the flying. Ooh. Let's press 9 again. Let's turn that on. Okay, so we're flying. Now I should be able to fly it around. Let's just turn that off. I should, he says. I've seen it done, I have done it myself before now. I should actually be able to fly it around better with those off and move it left, right, up and down. But it isn't working very well. It does work. There you go. I can go up through the trees. It's because I've got so many things in the way. Let's go up through the trees. Now I should be able to go left and right slightly. Yeah, which I can, but you can't turn it. You can only kind of fly left and right. It doesn't turn. It was hard to do because the thing just glitches out when you try and get it to actually fly. I think I need to bring this down. But it is a fidget spinner. Probably one of the fastest ones I've seen on the workshop. I'm going to bring that down now. Come on, shut it off. Crash. Yeah, down. Get down. Get down. There we go. That's it. Turn it off. 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 No, you're going crazy now. Stop it. Turn it off. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Get rid of you. Damn it, fidget spinner. You're so unpredictable. Now I could be anywhere on the map. I have no idea where I am now, where my creations were. But that's okay. Okay, let's bring something else in then. Is there anything here that I haven't shown you? You've seen the the warthog. We do have a warthog. For those of you who like Halo, I can show you that. I might actually make a video around that. I can give you a quick glimpse of it if you want to see it. And we also have the mongoose, but the mongoose isn't working, so I'm not going to show you the mongoose. What the hell? Why is there a suspension? Sort of in me. Ooh. What is that? Yeah, that shouldn't be there. I'm pretty certain that shouldn't be there. Okay. Yeah, that isn't working. That might have something to do with it. I've got the convertible GT500, for those of you who haven't seen that. What else do we have? I don't think I've got the mods in for that, no. I've got some piston artwork, which is just, right, it doesn't do a lot to be fair. It just kind of does this. Like a little dance floor. It chucks you in the air as well a bit. A lot of logic going on there and connections, timers. That's alright. It does the job. What it is, I don't know. We played together a long while ago. Yeah, it was a while. I don't know what we actually did. I know we did. But it's been a long time. Otto NL. Is Otto? Hey, Otto, man! Welcome to the stream. Long time no see, absolutely. It's been ages. I hope you're doing fine though, Otto. Yeah, I got there eventually to the 5k. What do we have then to show you? I'll show you the warthog if you want to see it. Anyone want to see the warthog? I don't know if any Halo fans out there. I've got some of Tux's thing, sorry, in here. I was going to show some of his in the video, so that will be coming up at some point. I have a Batmobile. Those of you that watch the streams may have already seen that. I have... Oh! My 1000-degree knife that never got a video released when it was popular. Of course, now it's not popular and it's just sitting here blocking up my inventory. I do have the one that goes down there and the one that goes up. Why I had two versions, I don't know. I think this is the right one. Now this thing, it flies. Of course, it's made by me. A little step at the back here that you can climb up. So you get up there, and then I think the driving seat, if I remember rightly, was just here. And then you can shut the door. Where do you shut the door? It's one of the buttons. 0? No, 9. There we go. 0, put the lights on for the heat. There. It's hardly noticeable, but it's kind of supposed to be glowing. A glowing knife. Should then be able to... Oh, hold on. I've got to remember how to fly it. There we go. I was using the TGFH and arrow key combination, which I often use because I've redefined the keys. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, but redefined as TGFH and arrows. And you can fly this around pretty easily, actually. So it's a nice little knife. I can probably even do, yeah, little spins. The follow cam doesn't really help me right now. Let's turn that off. Free camera mode. Ooh, it's going to crash it. Damn it. Crashed it. The knife is down. Can I get it back up? If anyone can fly a knife, it's going to be me. Oh, come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Don't let him down. You can wedge it between a tree and a bush. Well done, Spexxy. What a pilot. That was the worst display of knife driving I've ever seen in my entire life. Let's no, that's not gonna. Don't get crushed by the knife. You're supposed to be flying it. Okay, let's just jump on it again. Drop it off. It's gonna fall over again, isn't it? Yeah. I can kind of try and turn it back. Let's turn the steps inside it again. Oh, nearly. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. And you can do it. You can do this. Come on. I'm kind of stuck. Yeah, it's not gonna get up. Yeah, it does fly. You saw me flying it. I have proof. It was proven. It has flight control. Let's this can do it. This can do it. There we go. It's balanced now. I can prove to you that I can fly this thing. Once and for all, we're going to go to a nice height. Clear of the trees. Because trees are my arch nemesis. They are. I hate them. So we're going to actually go way above the trees. Above the tree. You damn it. Trees. Are not going to let me go so easy, are they? Okay, here we go. Way above the tree line. Now I can spin this thing around. There we go. And this wasn't using mods. Well, it was using modded thrusters, but not many mods in the way of anything else. Now I can throw this thing around and can I level it out and actually save myself from crashing this? Probably not. Oh, that would have been boss if I'd have landed on the handle. You believe in me? I'm glad somebody does. Thank you, MZ Love. And Maximum Rex, welcome to the stream. So the knife does work. I don't think there was any difference between that and the black one, other than the blade went the other way. I think you'll have all seen the forklift. If not, check my other videos to do a spider forklift. It can climb trees and barrels and God knows what. There was actually a blowtorch that went with the 1000-degree knife that never got into a video. And that, when you turned on the button, which was on the back here, just add the blowtorch out the front there. That was going to demonstrate me heating up the knife that really wasn't heating up because it was just lights inside the knife blade. Yeah, and I never built it. And the whole idea was I was going to cut Scrapman's precision flyer in half. I actually made it into halves so that I could pretend I cut it in half with a 1000-degree knife. And the video never got made. And then it became not popular, so I didn't bother. And that's why they are still sitting in my inventory today. If you wanted to know, there they are. You'll have all seen the truggies and things like that. I've got a dice roller, but I can't show you because of the mods missing. I didn't actually know of a use for it. Each of these buttons on the side here is connected to the seat, and each time you press a button, it pops the middle up and down and rolls the dice, which are inside. Now, the only reason I can't load that is because I haven't got a dice. Let me just exit, and I think it's Lego Freaks mod. Let's go to my 5K world and find a Lego Freaks mod. Lego Freak, where are you? Where are you? You're in here somewhere. I should see you. Where are you? Lego Freaks mod is there. Okay, we'll load this world again. Now this time, hopefully that was all I was missing. It should now load in. If you can think of a use for this, try and let me know, because I haven't thought of one. I don't even know why I built it. The Sausage Gaming, I love that name. That's cool. Let's bring in this dice roller again. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so as you see, this is a dice roller, and what it uses is the D20 from Lego Freaks pack. Now let me just weld this thing to the floor. Let me get myself out of the way. I can't get myself out of the way, can I? There we go. Come on. There it is. Now if I sit in any one of these seats and press 1, it presses the button. Now see, that pushes that down and lets it go. But because they're on bars, it does nothing at the moment. I need to delete those bars. Now which seat was it that had the... One of these has got a door. Where's the door? There's the door. And how do I get... Oh, it's on the top. Okay. How do I get it open though? It's connected where? It's connected... It's been so long since I built this. down here, and that is connected to a chair. Yes, it is. No, it's not. It's connected to a button over here. There it is. That opens the top. Okay. Jumping up there, then I can delete these bars and drop the dice inside. Then we can go back over here and shut the door. Now you can have any combination of dice, of course, in this. I could have put 2, 3, 4, whatever. And when you press the button, it knocks them up and down, and it rolls them. Not the best, but it does actually roll them. You're getting unpredictable, random, dice rolled numbers there. But I can't actually think of a use for it. I liked it, but I can't actually think of a use. And why there would be 4 buttons to do it, I have no idea. It just seemed like a good idea at the time. That is just my randomness there. And the colours looked alright. I like those dice there, awesome. It didn't work so well with the 6-sided dice because they're just cubes. They land on their same side every time. They don't actually spin. So that doesn't actually work. Right, so we were going to show you then the Warthog, I think. Because that, I should think, a little bit popular. People like Halo. So there it is. This is the Warthog. Looks as close as I can get it. The closest I could get to the winch on the front was like these wheels and a couple of angled parts. This is of course using mods. Derf Pack sci-fi mod. It's using some little pain mods. I think for the wheel and the dash there. The seat you get in just there. And of course it's 4-wheel steering. So that's pretty cool. And this thing is a beast. It does go quick. And it very, very rarely goes over. I wish I could say the same for the Mongoose, but the Mongoose actually doesn't work. I think it's too small, and the suspension glitches out. Now, you did see when I looked at the preview picture of the Mongoose as well, there was some odd floating suspension on the picture that suggests there's something really wrong with that. So I'm not sure what that is. But there you go. This is my... And it's going to prove me wrong now by actually falling over. No, you're not. You are not ruining my stream. Stop it, Warthog. Okay, so this does actually go pretty well, and no, it doesn't jump too bad either. Let's just go up there. Here it should be not too bad up this. Yeah, I can get over those things. Yeah, quite nifty. It's got a little bit of suspension going on all 4 of its angled legs there, and also on the back you get this. If you sit in here, you can turn the gun around so you can bring your friend with you, and pressing the 1 will pretend to fire the gun. So yeah, it all works pretty awesomely. Sorry, Red Machine, I'm afraid you can't join me at the moment. I'm not going to be streaming for much longer today anyway, unfortunately. It was just a stream just to congratulate, well, not congratulate myself, but just to thank you all for getting me to where I am, 5,000 subs. It's been an awesome progression for the channel. I've done it at last. Let's hope we can get another 5k and keep on going, keep on going. Now I want to get some regular streams out for you guys and some regular videos and try to commit myself to a schedule, but it's very, very hard for me at the moment. Family and work, unfortunately. I wish I had more time to dedicate, but I don't. And I do want to try and say on this day I will release this, and on that day I will release that, so you know what you're looking for. You were there when I had 100 or something subs? When Diesel gave me a shout out. When Diesel did... What did he do of mine originally back then? Did he showcase my... I think it might have been the Hydra. The Hydra-mobile from Captain America. That was one of the ones he shouted me out for. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. I'll tell you, remember that one? That was a pretty... I think actually you came into my world while I was building that auto. We had a bit of a thrash around in that, I remember rightly. That was quite a good design. I wonder if some of those old vehicles still drive as well as I remember them, actually, to be fair. Let's load one in. I haven't actually got that in here. Let's search. Hydra. Oh, not Hydra. That's really not what I'm looking for. Hydra. Do I find it that way? Did I name it Hydra? There it is. The V16 Hydra maxed. And the V16 Hydra... let's subscribe to it. Let's see if it actually works the way it used to work. This is a bit of a trip down memory lane here. Oh, I'm into my workshop now. I've got all my pixel arts going on. I didn't really want to do that. Let's go back this way. Get out the maxed version. I think there was maxed and then there was a pimped, was there as well? Or was that it? That was it. The maxed, the normal. Ah, the pimped. There it is. Thought there was. Okay, subscribe to that. Okay, we've got them in our inventory now then. Let's see if they still work the way they used to. Because I think things have changed. Yeah, they changed some of the driving physics and things go funny. Bikes do, definitely. And like I noticed when I made this Warthog and the Mongoose, suspension is acting up just recently. Suspension on smaller size vehicles is kind of pulling them over, even though they shouldn't be going over. There's nothing wrong with the suspension, but when you do a sharp turn, it starts to turn over. It starts to roll, and it rolls back when you press the other key, as though you're controlling it over. But the suspension isn't actually connected to anything. It's like it's trying to pull it on a glitch. Okay. Oh, mod's missing. Oh, I know. Grego. Of course it used Grego, which means I will now need the Legacy Pack from Durf and MJM, which is awesome that they've included that, because that actually means you can load your old Gregos in. So let's have the Legacy, and that should be all I need, and that should then work. Thank you, Bub the Chosen One, for loving my voice. I try. And I like the name, Bub the Chosen One. Okay, so actually that would make a good video, or not a good video, but a good movie. Bub the Chosen One. So let's have a look then. I can load this in. No blueprints found. That's a bit odd. There we go. Hydra, the pimped, the normal, and the maxed. I liked the max. Let's go with the normal then. So does it work the same as I remember? Oh, that was a beast, wasn't it? And these doors, they jam a lot more than they used to as well. I noticed that. Why didn't I have the key? I didn't actually have it set so the passenger seat could close the door. Why wouldn't I do that? I must have been a fool back then. Let's have a look. Why did I have that connected to that? That would be a stupid thing to do. Passenger closes. No. I'm in the passenger seat. Oh, I've disconnected it from the actual thing, haven't I? What a fool. Never mind. I don't care anymore. That's this one. That's it. There we go. Now the passenger shuts the door. Okay, so does it drive the way it used to? Well, we're about to find out. No way. What, you don't want to film about you, bub? Yeah, it's a little bit off. It seems, maybe, I know it's a very long vehicle, but it doesn't seem to steer as well as it used to. Maybe it's just my creations are better now and I've got more refined with the way I make them. But this thing doesn't seem to steer that well at all, to be fair. Could just be the updates to the game. I mean, it's not bad. Now I'm getting used to it. It still drifts nicely, I'll give it that. Okay, let's jump out of that and then we'll go straight. We won't go for the pimped. We'll go straight for the maxed, because the maxed was the best one in my opinion. It had all the... I don't know why I didn't call that one the pimped, to be fair. It was more pimped out than the maxed. There it is. With the engine sticking through the bonnet. I love it. There, look at that. Now, did we actually have buttons that open the engine door, like the bonnet up? Yes, we did. And there's the engine inside. I can actually remember building that. Look at that. How many engines did I have in that thing? It could only have been using 6 of them. It's got 8 and it's using 6, I think. Let's have a check on that. It's got 8. Oh, it's only using... Oh, it's using 2 back there. Really weird. I've got 8 engines at the front there and 6 of them are not being used. Just aesthetics, I guess. Let's shut that down then. Did the back open as well? I think the back opened, didn't it? Maybe not, though, actually, thinking about it. No, not on this version. Because I put the engine at the front there, didn't I? Yeah, it works quite well. Actually, that seems better. That's a better controlled vehicle than the other. A little bit of lag. Can I J-turn it? Let's have a look. Let's see if I can... I've got a nice stretch down there to do some reversing in. Let's see if I can do a nice J-turn down here. Oh, it ain't going to do that. It ain't going to like that. It's not bad. Can I do it going forward? Let's see. Yeah, kind of. It drifts. It's not bad. It can't donut really, but it kind of works. So yeah, those still work the way they used to. Anyone got anything in the workshop they want me to bring in and have a look at? Because I'm quite happy to do that. Otto, you used to have some awesome vehicles. I remember your hot rods. Damn, those things were fine, man. I think they still hold up as well as awesome looking vehicles. Let's have a look at one. Otto's. If you don't know Otto NL, check his channel out. Now, Otto hasn't been as active as he used to be on YouTube. However, he's into music now, and that's pretty awesome as well. His creations on Scrap Mechanic were awesome back in the day, and I think they're still holding their own. Now, these probably just over a year old, or some of them about a year old. Let's have a look at the hot rod. So, I'm not sure. I can go into friends, can't I? Friends items, and find Otto that way. Surely, can I pick a friend? That's just not good, is it? Let's have a look. Hot rod. I don't know what you called it, Otto. Yeah, you didn't call it hot rod. Maybe you called it hot rod with a space in it. And these are friends items I'm searching, and obviously you are a friend, so I should find it here. Otto NL Fenno Works. Otto post-apocalyptic hot rod, and the hot rod. This is the one I remember. Here we go. Let's have a look at this then. I remember loving this car. I think you had a garage and everything for this, didn't you? That it kind of went in and the door came down nicely on the racetrack world that you used to have. I still have a copy of that world somewhere. Oh, look at that. That is awesome, Otto. It's still a good car. It jumps so well. Yeah, I know the hot rods aren't jumping cars, but that does. It doesn't steer as nice as maybe you'd like it to. It kind of doesn't turn as sharp as you want it, but it ain't bad. It's still pretty good. The rolling shutter door, that was it. Yeah, that was it. I remember now. You had a rolling shutter door on it, didn't you, on the garage? Yeah. Yeah, it was a little bit laggy. That world got a little bit laggy from time to time. I remember you used to do time trials with different people's creations around it. Yeah, do you see what I mean with this? I don't think this used to do this, but if you notice when I go up a hill, you might not see it. It's probably easier to feel this than it is to see it. But can you see when I go up a hill, I kind of glide down and it doesn't change the angle too much. It's like it's holding me up like a suspension glitch. It never used to do that. Creations used to fall down, but now they seem to glide. And I noticed this when I made my Truggy and my Ultra 4 buggy, and I thought it was down to the fact that I was holding the suspension, but it seems that a lot of them are doing it, and I'm not sure really what's changed in the game to make that happen, but it definitely does. So yeah, something has changed. Well guys, it's not going to be much longer now that I'm going to be streaming for. Unfortunately, I can't stream forever, and it's been a blast. But if it's something you want me to try out now, please tell me. Something you want me to look at in the workshop. One of your favourite creations by someone else, or one of your own creations you want me to have a quick look at, I will do. Otherwise, I'm going to bore you to death with all these things that you've probably seen before. Otto, if you're going, I see you said goodnight. Are you off, or is it you saying goodnight to someone else? You notice the same when driving. It's quite weird. Yeah, the devs changed something. You're absolutely right, they did. Something changed, and now things kind of glide to the floor. It's very noticeable with my buggies, but you can notice it on those old cars as well, which proves that it's something that's changed in the game mechanics, because it never used to do it when we built those cars. So they've changed something. It does make it quite frustrating when you try to make small vehicles. Look at your wind-up GLaDOS. Okay, let's have a look at that then. Will I find it if I search for GLaDOS? Let's have a look. I'll do it the way you did it. Results for GLaDOS. Oh, we've got a lot of results. And I'm looking, is it by your name? Creeper Gamer? So I should find you in here as Creeper Gamer, should I? Let's have a look. It's a wind-up. A wind-up GLaDOS. Yeah, I'm not seeing it yet. Did you call it that? Because it's not there. Unless I'm going blind. GLaDOS head. No. I'll tell you, Bubby's leaving. You got to run too. Oh, that's fine, man. Thanks for joining the stream though, Otto. It's been awesome catching up with you. I don't see this wind-up that you were asking me to look at. You're in my Steam group. Okay, let's have. Can I find it through that then? Let's have a look. If you're in my Steam group, let's try groups. Spexxy Clifftop Base and members, 76 of them. Of course, if you want to join the Steam group, by all means. This is a nice advert, by the way, Creeper Gamer. Thank you for that. You are in here then, as you Creeper Gamer. Yes, you are. There you are, and you're currently playing Robocraft whilst watching me. That is pretty awesome. You're doing two things. You are multitasking. I like it. Okay, let's go to Creeper Gamer. Let's go to Creeper Gamer's workshop items, of which he's got 31. And oh, I like these stilt cars. So they're using pistons. And oh, wind up GLaDOS. Okay, there we go. Let's subscribe to that. Oh, it's got my colours on the side. I might have a look at something else of yours while I'm in it. Oh, you got here. You got a cake. That's Moonbow. Moonbow. Right, let's have a look. What else do you have? I like the look of those piston things. If they were piston cars, I might have a look at those. It was hidden. It wasn't hidden from me, was it? A mole in Planet Coaster. And you played Beseech as well. That's pretty awesome. I've played that before, but it's been so long ago. I'm just showing the world your creations here. Hope you don't mind. Piston drive car. Well, let's give that a go. Anything pistons, I think we'll have a look. I hope it works now. I've said let's have a look. And and I want to have a look at one of these. I think they look cool. We're going to go for the that's small, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to subscribe to that as well. It's got cups on the side. It's on your second workshop page. I've got the GLaDOS. I was just trying to try a couple of other things as well while I'm here. I see it was on this page here. I got it already. Okay, let's have a look then. We have a couple of items. Oh, it's telling me it's loading them, downloading them. Come on. What are you taking your time for? There we go. Come on, get it loaded. I'm impatient now. Thank you very much. Okay, let's have a look. We have. But as you wanted me to look at that, I'm going to leave it till last. So we're going to look at the Pico Drinkmobile XL, which is tiny. It's tiny. Right, what does it do? Let's have a look. So it's connected. It's got steering. We've got a button. We've got a seat. We've got an engine. There's no seat. Yeah, there is a seat. It's there. Where the hell can we get in here? There. I saw it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I like it. I like that a lot. Actually, I was looking for a way of getting tiny vehicles. That is pretty nifty. I might end up borrowing your style there. I like that. No, I like those front arms that move the wheels around. I might have to zoom in because they're so tiny. We can turn the light on. Oh, there's the pistons. It just lifts up a little bit. That's cool. Yeah, I like it. I like that a lot. It's cool. It's only tiny. It doesn't, it doesn't do much, but what it does well, and I like it. And you can turn it back up as well. I do wheelies. It does wheelies. Yeah, wheelies. I like that. Okay, let's get rid of that one then for a minute. Let's have a look at one of your other creations you made. And you made the piston drive car. Oh, has it got sensors on there? Got a sensor on the wheel. That's okay. Does this rectify the problems I saw Komodo was having with pistol drives? So 1 and 2. Okay. Do I have to get the momentum going on this like you did on the others? So that's turned that on. can turn the steering. The boiler needs to warm up. Are you kidding me? There's a timer on this. So it's like it's trying to warm it up. Genuinely? You added a timer to this so I have to wait? Oh yeah, I see. So that piston at the front came out. Is that telling me that it's nearly ready, or it's still not moving? It's still not letting me do it. Now push lever 1. Ah! Cool. Oh, there it goes. So you've kind of emulated the warming up of the tanks there by giving it a timer. That's nice. That's a nice touch. I wouldn't have been so patient to have waited. I'd have not figured out how that worked if you hadn't have told me. But that's pretty awesome. So that was lever 1. So lever 2. That was lever 2. Oh, that was the lamps. That was the heating up. So can we actually go in reverse as well? Does it let us? Or is it only going one direction? I like that. It's picking up some speed. So we can't slow down and we can't go in reverse. What if we turn that off and then we try and go in reverse? No, it's not letting us. I like it though. That's pretty awesome. Okay, let's have a look at this GLaDOS then. Oh, it's going in reverse. We're getting there. We're getting there. That's it. It does go in reverse. So 1 actually just changes the direction. Oh, right. I get it. So you can actually just change the direction of it and go in the other direction. That's pretty awesome. Yep, I like it. I like that a lot. I like it. Right, let's delete that then. And let's try this GLaDOS. This is what you want me to look at, so let's have a look at it. It's a wind-up, of course, using my blank man as a base here. Or can it? He can't pick this up surely anyway, can he? I need to turn in 1 for reverse. Okay, let's. I had to delete that, I would imagine. That's a little cube there. This is, of course, Portal style. Okay, so button opens the back and in I get. Break the red. I did break the red. Whoa! Steady, steady on 3 for stabilisation, or 1 opens the door. Absolutely. 2 was the wind up, of course. I'm forgetting how my own toys work. There we go. Oh, why is the stabilisation not working? Ah! Oh, it hasn't got stabilisation on it? Because it's not stable. Let me jump out and bring that back, because it didn't seem to be stable. And I used to use the RA, I believe, but I think RAs may no longer work. Yeah, I think RAs aren't as effective as they used to be now, because they've done something to the game and now they no longer work the way they used to. Okay, he kind of moves. Pretty awesome. I can steer him. He's pretty quick on the old steering, but like I say, those RA units are not working as effectively as they used to, and I can show you why. If it's got the RA units in here, which it should have, they're up the side there. They don't any longer turn all the way around. Let's demonstrate. I can bring one in. I think I've got some in my inventory. So a RA unit, let's have a look. If you've used this game recently, you may see. So a quad RA used to turn all of these switches, all of these bars around. Now it gets stuck like that. Now if I have a hammer, I can still knock that around. Let's just show you. And it shouldn't, if it lets me. Yeah, it shouldn't tilt. It still looks like it's doing the job. But for some reason, they don't turn all the way around. They're not as effective as they used to be. So I don't know what they've done to fix the game with those, but there it goes. So I don't know why they did it, but they have. They fixed those, and now they don't turn around. Maybe it's when the pistons got introduced, they did something that would break that. But now that it's done that, they glitch a little and they don't work as well as they used to. Let's see. One of the creations I had that used to rely on that heavily was my plane. Now, remember the plane I built for all of the other YouTubers? Probably about 6 months ago. I think it was when I hit 2,000 subscribers. but that plane relied on the rail unit in order to hold it stable. So it was called, I don't know what it was called now. It was a stunt flyer? No, it wasn't a stunt flyer. It was a retro plane. There was the Pro Skills version and there was the Easy Fly. So Easy Flyer, maybe. Easy Fly, no, that's not it. Easy Fly. Easy Fly Duck. Well, let's just go in my workshop and find it that way. So Retrospects Workshop. And, oh, we've got 25 pages. That's a long way back. Let's go back here. Cars. Back a bit further. Tanks and beds. And the wind-ups. Which now no longer work the way they used to. Some of these won't anymore either because they used the same glitches which have now been to some degree fixed. I think there you go, these are the planes. Now these are the ones in the boxes. I should have one of each. Outside the box I think there's the bounce thrusterline. There's the boxes. Have I got them outside the box? Here they are, the GB2000, that was what I called it. Okay, so the GB2000 used it and the Pro Skills GB1 didn't use it. So let's have a look then if this works. Because this relied on rail units in order to hold it stable every time you turned, and then that's how it was easy to fly. So I'm not going to open the door because I know doors keep getting stuck. Let's go in this the easy way, going here. Now pressing 0 I think, open the doors, pressing the 9 key started the propeller. Now turning, this was, yeah, you see it's not doing, it's working. But it used to kind of lock itself. When you let go, it would lock itself to that angle. Now it kind of flies a little bit sluggishly on the turning than what it used to be. But it doesn't lock in the position you leave it. So rail units now have been fixed. Unfortunately, they no longer work. So all the creations I built where rail units were an essential part of the creation, they will still work as creations, but they'll be harder to fly because the rail unit now doesn't work. And that was a pretty good design as well, the rail unit. I loved it. It was awesome. I mean, I still can fly this, but it doesn't fly the way it used to. Damn shame, because it used to work really well. You could hold any angle. You know, you could hold yourself with wings diagonal, anything you wanted to, it would just hold that. Now it doesn't. So yeah, there we go. We've learnt something new. The game has now fixed the rail unit. Aww. It cannot be made again. Well, there you go, guys. That was my 5,000 stream. Thanks for all of those that joined me. Thanks for everyone that's got me to where I am and got me up to the 5,000. Let's go for another 5,000. Why not? And it's been awesome. And I've enjoyed the last year. I've enjoyed the last hour or so streaming for you guys. Hope you've liked looking at what I've got. I'll probably try and get out a video or two of the cars that I showed at the start of the stream, and maybe also some new ones like the General Lee, and I think we had some suggestions of Herbie and some others, so I'll be looking at making those as well. And I also have another creation to show you, but I need Khan to help me because he's going to video it with me because he helped design it, the logic for it, and I won't show you what that is, but there was some mods created. I can show you the mods actually while we're here. There's a guy called Naps, and I've got another friend called Mind Slime, and another friend, I can't remember what their names are now. There's a small group on Durf's Discord, and they help make some mods for me. Oh no, don't do that. Oh, there we go. It crashed. Scrap Mechanic has finally stopped working. Close the program, and then go to library. And then load the program again. Let's quickly get back in. Okay, so the team I'm talking about helped me make a mod. I wanted something so I could get a sword. And all will become apparent when you see the creation, when Khan does a recording with me, that I needed a sword. So I asked them to create a sword, and they created the pirate mod. Now there is more in this mod than a sword, and I will show you a few of the things that are in there. Now I do remember Mind Slime. I do remember Naps. I think there's a guy Perfectly Normal, and there's some other guys on the forum that kind of helped out and pitch in, some with ideas and some with actual creations and models. And I will show you what we've come up with so far in the pirate mod. which I haven't worked on as much as I want to. Now, I, of course, can't make mods. I'm no modder. But these guys are awesome. I'm going to have to go down this inventory slow, because when you've got so much in it, you can kind of crash it out. Now, I've got all the legend mods and everything in here, so as you can see, my inventory is chock-a-block full. Going too fast through this is what crashes the game, and that's why it crashed before. Now, I'm looking for a sword. There's some of Lord Payne's new parts there, the propellers. They're pretty awesome. I think they're thrusters as well. I haven't tried them out yet. Further down, a little further down. Come on, it's got to be here. I either went past. There we go. So we have these. So we have. I don't know what that is. Okay, that's part of someone else's mod, I think. We have cannonballs, rusty cannonballs. We have a single cannonball, a giant pearl, a rope, a ghost sword, a barrel. Come on, give me the barrel. A barrel, a gold barrel, and a ordinary sword. Now, I'm going to try, just to show you what these are like, just place them. So the gold barrel, then, that's the rope. There's a normal barrel. Oh, that's a gold barrel, sorry. There's a normal barrel there. Can I drop it on top? No, I can't. I can drop normal barrels on top of each other, but you can't drop the normal barrel on top of the gold barrel, which is pretty awesome. I like the way the gold come out on that. We have swords now. I can't place a sword on the side of these barrels, but let's just put one on the floor here. So there's a sword. All pretty awesome. I can stand it up like it's spiked into the floor. That's pretty cool. Looks like it's stabbed into the floor. We can't stab it in the barrel, unfortunately. I can stab it in the top of a barrel, surely, can I? Is it going to let me do that? I want to put it in the top. No, it doesn't let me. Okay, there we go. There's the sword there, and the ghost sword, which looks like this. You can see through it. That's pretty awesome. That ghost sword was in my Ghostbusters video as well. The rope, of course, there, which you saw already over there. The pearl, which is there. The cannonball, which is there. Now, if I place two of these and delete the bottom one, you will find that they do actually roll. I need my hammer for this. But you can hit these around. So they work as balls. Let's have a look. Let's put it there. I should be able to hit these. Come on. Get it. Hit it. You can do it. There it is. Oh, it went pretty fast. There's another one. He's gone. There he is. So yeah, they work pretty well. You can hit them. Actually, they're quite good to hit. And then we have the stacks. So a stack of rusty balls there, and a stack of the normal ones there. And you can stack these up next to each other. They kind of overlap a little. Look, they're pretty cool. You can't put that one in the middle though. You can put it like that. There we go. Stack of balls there. They all work pretty well. No, I didn't build a pirate ship, but something along those lines. It's pirate related, of course, and that's why these mods are pirate related. Also, what you can use these for, I need my lift for this, and I deleted it from my inventory. Let's bring it back. You can also use these barrels. This can be probably demonstrated very bizarrely with the Warthog. Let's just bring it up there. Let's delete the wheels and put the barrels on. Now, this is probably not going to drive very well at all, but it's going to give you an idea. These can be used as wheels. They do actually attach that way. Why you'd want to use barrels as wheels, I have no idea, but you know, sometimes you just want to do crazy things. So let's get in here, and the barrels work as wheels just fine and dandy. Yeah, quite long for their size, but they work. Actually pretty stably, to be honest. I should make like a pirate ship car that uses barrels as wheels. That would be pretty awesome. I might have to have a look at that. But yeah, there you go. That was made by the modders on Durf's forum on Discord that helped me out. And all I really wanted was the sword, but hey, they made some other cool stuff, and hopefully there'll be more to add to this at some point. I like that sword sticking out the floor. I'm going to leave it there. It's like a sword in the stone. I like that. Let's put a gold barrel next to it. There we go. So there you go. That is just showing you those mods then, and that just ties up nicely with something that should be coming soon. Hope you've enjoyed this stream. It's been a blast. Thank you for getting me to 5,000 subs. Let's get to the next 5. Let's get to that 10,000. That would be absolutely awesome. I will try and commit more time to this. I will try and get myself a schedule at last. It's so hard, guys. But I will try. You've been awesome. thank you for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. If you did, then why not spank the hell out of that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe for more retro specs. And until the next video, see you soon and bye for now.